If you're hearing this right now, take a deep breath and stay with me, because what happened in that silent field of snow changed everything. And if stories that touch the heart are your kind of escape, make sure to like this video and subscribe, because what you're about to hear, you won't forget. He didn't expect the snow to fall that hard that morning. Daniel had planned only a short walk, nothing more. A simple father-daughter tradition they kept every winter. Step outside before sunrise, watch their breath-form little clouds, and make one tiny memory before the world woke up. His daughter, Lily, was 7. Small enough to fit perfectly under his arm, old enough to ask questions he still didn't have answers to. They trudged through the white field behind their house, laughing at the shape their boots left behind. Daniel snapped a few pictures, joked about how she looked like a pink marshmallow in her puffy coat, and held her gloved hand like it was the most precious thing he had. They were halfway to the old oak tree, their tree, when the wind changed. The sky darkened. Snow began to fall heavier, thicker, faster, until the world blurred into a white haze. "Daddy, can we sit for a minute?" Lily asked. Her voice was soft, a little shaky. He nodded and knelt with her in the snow. He wrapped his arms around her to keep her warm. Everything was quiet, dangerously quiet, except for the soft sound of snow settling around them like powdered silence. After a moment, Lily leaned close and whispered something that made Daniel's heart stop. "You forgot me." At first he couldn't breathe. Those 3 words froze him more than the cold ever could, because they weren't just about this moment, they were about everything he'd been running from. The truth was, Daniel had been drowning for months. After his wife, Lily's mother, passed away the previous year, he had been going through life like someone walking underwater. He made lunches, packed bags, paid bills, but he wasn't present. Not really. Not the way Lily needed him to be. He thought he had been protecting her from seeing his grief, but he didn't realize she saw his distance more clearly than anything else. "Lily," his voice cracked. "Baby, I didn't forget you." But she just looked at him, eyes wide, innocent, and hurting. "You forgot how to smile," she said. "You forgot how to talk to me. I miss you." Daniel felt something shatter inside him. The wind roared around them as if to echo the breaking. He pulled her close, burying his face in her snowy hat. He told himself he wouldn't cry, not here, not now, but the tears came anyway, warm against the freezing air. "I'm so sorry," he whispered. "I'm so sorry." The snowstorm intensified, blurring the world into white. Daniel realized they needed to move fast. But Lily's legs were trembling from the cold. He lifted her into his arms, clutching her to his chest, and began trudging back the way they came. Every step felt impossible. The wind hit his face like shards of ice. His boots sank deep into the snow. He could feel exhaustion clawing at his muscles, telling him to stop, just for a second, but every time he faltered, Lily's earlier words hit him again. "You forgot me." No. He wouldn't forget her. He wouldn't let himself lose her, not to the storm, not to grief, not to anything. He pushed forward, one step or another. He pictured the warm lights of their house. The photo on the wall of the 3 of them, before everything changed. He imagined what his wife would say if she saw him now, not failing, not breaking, but fighting for their daughter with every breath. By the time Daniel finally reached the porch, he nearly collapsed. He stumbled inside, kicked the door shut, and wrapped Lily in every blanket he could find. He started the fire, held her close, and waited until the trembling faded from her hands, and then they talked, really talked. For the first time in a long time, Lily told him she missed hearing his laugh. She missed him reading bedtime stories in silly voices. She missed the way he used to dance in the kitchen with her mother, twirling Lily between them. Daniel admitted he'd been scared of breaking down in front of her, scared of not being strong enough, scared of failing as a parent. You don't have to be strong all the time, she told him gently. I just want you. That night was the beginning of something new. Not perfect, not magically healed, but honest. Over the next weeks, Daniel changed things. He made time for small moments. Morning cocoa. Short games before school. Long hugs where neither of them let go first. He joined a support group. He started taking walks again, this time with purpose, this time with presence, and Lily. Lily bloomed. Her smile returned, bright and effortless. She began leaving little drawings around the house, stick figures of her and her dad, holding hands. One evening, as they watched the sunset together, she whispered, I'm glad you came back, Daddy. This time, Daniel didn't cry from grief, he cried from gratitude, because sometimes in life, the people who need us the most aren't asking for perfection. They're asking for presence. For warmth. For love that tries, even when it trembles, and sometimes, the person who saves the child is the child herself. If you felt something during this story, if it reminded you of someone you love, give this video a like so more people can find it. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that touch the heart and remind us what really matters. In the end, Daniel didn't save Lily from the snow, she saved him from the cold he carried inside.